Hello, how are y'all doing today? It is Tree with ShowStopper Design. You see the sign above me. How are y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Yes, I like the Texas Longhorns. Yes, I do. Well, I like Texas, period. But again, I'm from Texas, so why not, right? Hope y'all are having a great day. It is my segment. It is ShowStopper Design segment with the Designing Women group. Of course, gotta come live. Hi, how are you doing today? Welcome again. We are going to do a fall swag. However, we're going to complete it. I've already done a lot to it, but again, why not, right? We're going to finish it up, and I just have an hour, so come on in. Again, it's Tree with ShowStopper Designs. It's my segment at 3 o'clock today, 4 o'clock Eastern, and it's with Designing Women. Now, after me at 6, and I'm only going to go for an hour because I've got a bunch of orders to get out, and I'm so grateful to have those orders to get out, but I want to make for sure they get to the post office today. So, hi, welcome, y'all come in. Y'all let me know where you're coming from, where y'all are actually located. I think, you know, a lot of times y'all come in and tell me hi, but I don't know exactly where you're located. And if you're on vacation, tell me you're on vacation and where you're on vacation at. So, you know, again, I can only wish I'm on vacation, but I'm not. So welcome. I'm going to get my iPad going. So I'm so glad that y'all are here. Hopefully I can see comments. Let's see. Of course, I got to turn down my volume. Okay. Awesome. Katie, North Carolina. Awesome. Y'all welcome. Hey, Christy. How are y'all doing? Hey, Tracy. Edna, Tracy, Kay, welcome. Oh, from Wisconsin. Oh, I'm sure it's already chilly where you are. It's actually in the 70s, low 80s today. I want to say close to probably 40 degrees less than a couple of weeks ago. I know, it's insane. West Virginia, y'all, I'm so excited y'all are here. Pennsylvania, oh my goodness. Well, thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all, I so appreciate y'all coming on. Again, Tree with ShowStopper Designs. That sign will always be above my head unless it falls, and then, you know, it will probably be on the ground. But I always want y'all to know that you're welcome to come in and actually also watch the replay. But we're going to actually finish up this dual pumpkin swag that I have. I don't know if y'all remember seeing it behind me a couple of weeks ago, and maybe it was back there last week. But I want to finish it. I want to get it done. It's fall. I have an event coming up that I'm going to have some fall things that they don't sell, but it's going to be more focused on Christmas. But it's just a few weeks before Thanksgiving, and I was always asked if I'm going to have fall items, and I'll probably have a few. So why not? We're going to finish this up. I've already made my picks and sprays, but I'll let you know where I've actually gotten them, and then because they're not all in my shop, a lot of them are, but not all of them. So welcome, y'all come on in. We're going to finish this dual pumpkin swag, which both of these pumpkins are, if y'all look, they're kind of marbleized or tulle. Is it tulle? Is that the way I'm supposed to be saying it? Give me a thumbs up if that's the way you say it. But they're very unique, and they're fabric. But I'll show you. They actually have a little bit of gold in them, but there's a tall pumpkin, and then there's a kind of a flatter pumpkin. And both of these are in my shop. I don't have that many. I think I have more of this size than I do this one. But again, I combined them, but they have a little bit of gold, and they come across gray, but they say that they're black and cream. But it comes across gray. So I'm going to use more fall colors in the actual design, so y'all see that it's more, has a lot of actual that orange from the ribbon. But again, you're going to bring those other elements of fall in this design. So what I did, I always do it because of time, because I'm only on for an hour, But I put my own picks and sprays together. I break them all apart and then I actually bring them together. But I do have a eucalyptus in my shop. I have one sitting over here that has that darker color. So to bring out that black and kind of that darker color of burgundy, if you kind of see that. Anyway, this is in my shop. Some people are already purchasing it without even knowing how great it is. But again, it's so unique. I think it's going to be great in this design. So I have that. The maple leaves are all 3 different colors. Like I even have a deep kind of orange that'll go really well with the actual ribbon. So to just pop those things out. Sound good? So how's everybody's day going? Everybody having a good day? I literally had to rush back up here and because I have, again, I mentioned getting orders out today. But that's the other reason why I have a hat on, because I didn't have time to do my hair. But, and Chloe, my little Yorkie, was up here, but she took off downstairs. She did not want to be up here with me today. So I was going to actually show her off, but she had other ideas. Other ideas and wants today. She did not want to be on camera. She did not want to participate. But that's okay. That is quite all right. So again, I also have some gold leaves in there as well. These little leaves and the berries. These come from a spray that I have in my shop. I don't have that many, but for those of y'all that are getting the fall kit, this is in that fall kit. So I know that y'all probably saw the actual reveal of that yesterday in the inner circle, but this, again, you'll see it and this particular design as well. So just to kind of give you guys a heads up and how I spread it apart and how I put it together with other sprays. So is everybody having a good day? So glad it's Friday. I know, I'm with you. I'm with you, Michelle. I am so glad it's Friday. I will not complain. It's been a great, busy week. But again, I am glad it's Friday. I am glad it's Friday. Okay. The other thing I did is I actually added some, again, things that are unique, but yet have that look of fall. And I'm going to bring out another spray. I'm going to combine it up here because, again, to give us height in this actual spray. And I failed to mention that. But the spray that looks like thistle, that yellow, in that inner circle kit, you're getting that as well as this spray, which I have one off to the side. It's called Millet. I know it looks like wheat, but it's very unique. It's a raz spray. I've used it before in my scarecrow designs, and I'm using it again because I love it. I think it's unique. I love it. Okay, I'm going to place this one right in here. And again, closer, but yet not hiding that ribbon. Of course, I see a glue string already, but I'm going to pull it up and I'm going to show you what I did. Pull that ribbon around. Anybody else know I'm in bed with an ice pack on my head? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm worried. I'm worried. I hope everything's okay. I did not know that. You went live earlier today, right? Oh my goodness. Prayers. Prayers, prayers, prayers. Mama. You know, I literally, and I don't know what happened, but I have a bruise on my arm and I have no idea. I have no idea how I got the bruise. I look at it and I'm thinking, where did you come from? Where did you come from, bruise? Because, I mean, it's a good one. It's a good bruise. Are you going to tell me what happened? Or I'll just read it later. What's the inner circle kit? I team up with Donna from Whimsy, on a Whim Design, her Whimsy Inner Circle. I do monthly kits. And this particular kit that we just launched this past week, or actually yesterday, long story, USPS lost her kit, or they found it, but then it was delayed getting to her. And so we usually launch it on Monday. Launched it on Thursday because USPS finally found it and got it to her. So we launched it. And I'm showing all those items because a lot of those people, I see their names on here. And I'm like, hey, this is part of that kit. This is part of that kit. So it's also in my shop as well. I should say that as, you know, as I'm doing this, but lots happening here. And so that, oh, I have a migraine. I have migraines too. And oh my gosh, I completely understand. So maybe, you know, the dim light always helps me. I really can't even stay on a state with a light in my eyes when I have a migraine. So, oh goodness, I can empathize. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Well, jump off and relax and watch my replay when you don't have one. Because Lord have mercy, you need that rest. You have little ones, so you need that rest. They need their mom. I just have a puppy, or Chloe, which again, she knows when I have a migraine too. She's usually taking a nap and relaxing and chilling. But, oh, feel better. That's because it just takes time for those to go away. They just don't go away anytime soon. Or for me, they don't go away anytime soon. So feel better. Okay. So hopefully, Willie, I hope I answered your question about the kit. And I'm adding some more sprays down here for length and uniqueness. And there's some things that I just have in my stash of stuff. Sorry, glue string. That I don't have for sale. But I think it just adds a piece of unique design to it. And then I'm going to add the last, I'm going to go around, but then I'm going to come back in with another spray that literally makes these pumpkins stand out a little bit. But I wanted to at least get the base in there. Oh, gosh. I'm trying to see the comments. So sorry. Oh, absolutely. Yes, you did. Thank you. Awesome. So, anybody have any plans for the weekend? I like going live on Friday because we get to talk about Friday. Everybody loves Friday. And then what you're doing over the weekend. So what are you doing? Me, I'm actually going to be watching some football. Some good old football. I love college football. Preferably, you know, not when it's raining and not when it's hot or when it's freezing cold. When it's actually your typical fall weather. It's just awesome. And, you know, Texas, not Texas Longhorns, University of Texas, but Texas is known for their high school football. And my dad, growing up, my dad was a high school football coach. So, you know, Friday, you've always heard of the Friday lights. That was my life. So, yes, we were definitely busy on Fridays. And I actually played volleyball for my high school. And I was not the actual spiker. I was the setter. So I was the short one on the team because I was not 6 foot. And so with that being said, my games were on Friday. So it's just a really, really busy fall. But we managed to always support one another because that's what family does. Family. So let me get these unique picks in there. And y'all can see, again, I'm gonna pop out that color. So anybody have any plans? Making some custom orders. Willie, I understand. I understand. I have some bases of that happening. I've had a customer just purchase some skull, Halloween custom skull designs that I'll be doing. But yes, you know, she wanted to get her order in and make for sure that those get made. So yes, I'm still making Halloween and shipping those out for sure. Hi, welcome those of you that are just attending. You mean when you weren't 6 feet tall in high school? Yes, I wasn't. And my dad's over 6 feet tall. So the doctor, the pediatrician, when I was very young, said, oh, she's going to be super tall. She's going to be well over 6 feet tall. I'm 5'6". So wasn't even close. Wasn't even close. So I think that's hilarious, you know. When they make those predictions and I'm not even close. I'm 5'6". But I did play volleyball. We did very well in high school. Enjoyed it. Was not necessarily a basketball fan, but I just preferred volleyball. I really, truly, when I found it in junior high, it was just so much fun. Such a unique sport. And now it's completely different than the way it was when I played in high school, but yet faster, well improved game, but just fun. Just fun. Did anybody else play sports in high school or still play sports today? I'm getting a little old, so I'll let the younger folks enjoy their sports. Unless it's golf. I guess I could pick up golf. That's always fun, right? Hello everybody, come on in. So some of y'all are still doing Halloween too. Good. Okay. Because it's customers are interested, and sometimes they're interested in your designs, because some of mine sold this week, and which I'm grateful for, of course. And then some of them want customs, so, which I'm also grateful for. Tracy, you play volleyball, basketball, and ran track. Good night. Wow. Okay. Did not run track. Played basketball until probably my junior year. And then junior and senior, I was focused on volleyball. All volleyball. Got a scholarship, but I didn't take it because it wasn't the school I wanted to go to. And I know I should have done it, but I didn't do it. Didn't do it. Life had different plans for me, I guess. So I'm just going around, played soccer for 10 years. Wow. And swam. Oh my goodness, on the swim team too. Not the best swimmer. I do know how to swim. Wow. We've got some talent. I love it. I love knowing about this more than just the designs. This is awesome. Well, congratulations for all of you guys. It's amazing what other talents we have besides just creating designs. Awesome. Never did sports. Always huge. Oh, well, Spanish club. That is so important. It is so important to know other languages. You know, I mean, it's so important. That is awesome. Cool. I don't do Halloween, never. Again, I've always celebrated Halloween because, again, we dressed up in costumes in our neighborhood and we did trick-or-treating. I just always have. I'm a Christian and I always have. I mean, it's just something I've always done. I've never seen it as it's more fun than it is evil or scary. Trust me, I do not like to be scared. A lot of folks know that about me. I love to scare, but I'm not the one that likes to be scared. Is that like for y'all as well? I'll scare anybody. I think that's the fun part of Halloween sometimes, when you're able to scare people, but I don't like to be scared. It's a little too much for me. It's a little too much. Okay. I'm going to put this one here. I think I can go in really far with this one. The other thing I try to do is separate my sprays as well. Here, I'm going to put this one in here. I'll put this one. So I try, because everything has a wire on them. Even the sorry, not the flowers, the leaves, even those items have there we go. So I'm gonna hold it up and I'm gonna cheat, because I'm gonna look over here like I always do and see what this looks like. So you can kind of tell I'm going to bring out those pumpkins a little bit better with another spray. Not using all of these that I made. Made about 30 sprays. So this particular spray, it's like white berries, but also has a little bit of gold. I got this, and it's a good long, it was a long spray made. So all of this came from all of this came from 2 sprays, and I got them from Designs by Dylan. He had these on a live sale that I participated in. Of course. I mean, why not support other makers, right? And other people that actually can find lovely things like this. And look how well they go with the pumpkins. I mean, just perfect. And so I'm never going to find anything like this in like a Hobby Lobby per se. So again, I'm going to add these in, and I think it's going to make it pop even more. Even more. Now tomorrow, just going to talk about, I'm going to be going live tomorrow. Oh gosh, I think I go live tomorrow at 2, and it's going to be with a group of designers, and the actual group is the holidays group, and we were all nominated for being designers of the month. So we're going to celebrate that with an all-day long marathon of lives. And so with that said, we are going live tomorrow, and my time's at 2. I did post that earlier this week, so it's in my on my biz page on Facebook. So if y'all have some time, know that I'm going to be designing, and that one's going to be about Christmas. We can do whatever designs we want, so I'm going to actually be pulling in some Christmas designs, and I'll show you here in a second. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so what I did is I kind of spread that out a little bit. See how I added those, and look how it's just made that design pop. Yes, the other things are great, but having that particular spray with the gold brings out the pumpkins. I mean, I was just like, oh my gosh. And I'm so glad, because I mean, I got this spray from him I think probably in July. And I got the items in August, like late July, got them in early August, and didn't have the pumpkins yet. So who knew? You know, it was all going to work out. So glad that I actually had them to add. So it does help having things in your stash per se, because it'll just make the things just come together as a whole. Okay, I'm going to put this one back here. It's rather large and tall. And again, I use Gorilla Glue. For those of y'all that haven't watched my lives lately, Gorilla Glue is the glue I use. I think it's a great glue, especially for the climates that I actually ship my items to. Then I'm going to actually place one down over here, separate it a little bit. I'll hold it up here in a second when I finish with these last two. Because again, these are on wires, so you can, I mean, even to the very end, they can be manipulated and moved around. And then this one, bring this on around. Okay, I think I can add it here. Almost done with them, but I think I have successfully brought this together. Yes? Yes. Bring it closer to you guys so y'all see it a little bit better. Turn it, let you see the sides. Let you see the sides. You can always add more. Again, when I actually take pictures and everything like that. Not bad. Hold it up. Did see I dropped some glue on something here. Got it off. There we go. There we go. I'm going to add a little bit more over here. Just feel like I have a little bit of a hole on this side right there. I can add this one. Oh, well, thank you so much. I'm so glad y'all like it. I forgot to tell y'all, so if y'all do need or like the ribbon per se, I do have the ribbon, 2 of them in my shop. The cheetah, it has a gold back. So if y'all are looking for that, and it's a D. Stevens, it has a gold back to it, and it's the cheetah. I do have it, this exact same print of cheetah. I have it, and it has a red back. So I have both. I have this one that I'm used in. This one has the gold back. And then I have the actual orange one, and it has a black back. So if y'all are looking, I've used this for several years, and D. Stevens had it this year, and I grabbed it. Because the other ones I've had, I got from Craftex. And D. Stevens had it this year, and I grabbed it in a 4-inch and a 2.5 inch. And the 2.5 inch, both of them are in my shop, but I used the 2.5 inch. And it's actually, both of them are relatively affordable for designer D. Stevens ribbon. I'm going to add some more down at the bottom. I just feel like some more needs to go down at the bottom, but I like what I added here. Feel like it's full enough up at the top, but I just think down at the bottom where I have the long tails, I can add some of these longer sprays. And then I think we're going to be done with this one, and then we'll talk about tomorrow and show y'all this embellishment that I have that I just think is so cute, that I collaborated with collaborated with a individual that actually makes these embellishments, and I just think they're so cute. Originals by J.A.H. Julie. She does a phenomenal job, and she makes embellishments. And I reached out to her and I said, I need an embellishment for Christmas. I have this great ribbon that came in, and what would you think? Would you want to work with me? And she's like, sure, we'll give it a spin. And she and I actually have the same birthday. So, you know, when I met her, I was like, there's something unusual about you. And she's like, well, I always thought that about you too. And we talked a little bit. She used to live in my neighborhood. And lo and behold, we came to find out she and I had the same birthday. So, there we go. This is actually going to be done. I'm going to switch with what I'm going to be making tomorrow and what I made earlier this week. If I can get this to come off. Okay. This is what I'm going to be talking about here in a second. So give me a second. I'm only one person. Got to switch things around here. Got to hang this up. And I just twist two of the actual sprays around, or stems around. Tighten it up. Yep. And put this back here and let this just sit here for a second. Okay. Hopefully it won't fall. Hopefully it won't fall. Okay, so tomorrow, on my live tomorrow, I'm going to be making the sister swag to this. See that gingerbread cookie embellishment there? Well, I have another one, but it's a Christmas tree. Now, how cute are these? This is what the Originals by J.A.H. Julie, with that embellishment, she makes these. And I mean, they are so cute. I mean, does it not make you want to have a gingerbread cookie? Oh my gosh, it makes me want to have, or just, you know, the smell of gingerbread, period. But look how cute those are. And they go really well with the ribbon. I think she did a fantastic job. And so she has this one, and she's going to have the stocking available. And I think she's already posted it, or she's going to be posting it today sometime. But I'm going to be making another swag, but this one, and it's going to look a lot like this. But I'm going to show you how I actually put it together. Okay? So, the items that I used, the ribbons, things like that. I don't have every ribbon, but a lot of them I actually have in my shop. So, the actual gingerbread ribbon I have in my shop. The plaid I have in my shop. And what I love about this is it's a new one for D. Stevens. But look, it has a little bit of a brown. Kind of that caramel brown. Again, brown goes perfect with this. I mean, I walked right by it and I was like, oh, that would be perfect for this. So glad I had it. I have that. And then, of course, the Red Hot. Have that. And then it is really called Red Hot Red Velvet. And it's a D. Stevens. And then this is a faux fur. And that's the polka dots, which, again, I just don't think you need to necessarily just have red and green dots. You can actually have the gold dots too, which there's gold in this. This ribbon has a red back. So, for those of y'all that are interested, and it's firm. And I love them. I thought it was a great combination. And then, of course, there you go. So there's your recipe for that. That's going to be on tomorrow. I could make something else. I didn't know it was going to actually be this fast. I can make a centerpiece if y'all want me to make a centerpiece. Sound good? I can make a centerpiece. You want me to make a centerpiece? Or make something else? I didn't even think about how fast this is gonna go. But this particular design I'll be making tomorrow on my segment. And we'll be doing something unique. Smart. So yes, make something else. Oh, thank you, Karen. If I hold that down, would that be right? If I held down your comment? Well, goodness gracious. Let's see. Did that work? A centerpiece, please. Okay, I'd have to pull stuff together. Nobody's here to help me. Yes, pin it. Well, I tried. Let me try it again. I don't think it worked. Where'd it go? Lots and lots of comments. Thank you. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay, well, it said that it pinned it, but now I don't see it. So hopefully it pinned it, because it says it pinned it. You got it. Okay. Okay, good. It didn't show up on my end for me to see it, but as long as y'all see it, that's great. Thank you, Karen. You're very kind to do that for me. Okay. I got flocking all over me. If y'all want to give me a few minutes, I'll pull something together that will make a centerpiece. How about that? But I can go put this somewhere and I'll be right back. How about a dough bowl? How about a dough bowl? And I have some moss. I don't have a ton of moss. I can add it to this and add it to these that I didn't use. And I was looking for a pumpkin that would fit that. That's around here. That I could make a magnolia and a pumpkin. How about that? 2 magnolias? Magnolias? Okay. Magnolias it is. I'm going to make a centerpiece dough bowl. The dough bowls are in my shop. They don't have gaps and cracks in it, but the dough bowls are in my shop. This is going to be the longer of the two. This has the scalloped edge, and then I have one that's a little smaller. Looks identical, but it has a rounded edge. So those are in my shop. Is that a pumpkin that's behind you? That right there is a pumpkin, yes. It's on a spray that's in my shop. So yes. This, sorry. I was facing the, never mind. Oh gosh. Okay, I was facing the iPad. So yes, that's another pumpkin. I can use this spray. This spray is available in my shop, and yes, that pine cone is huge. The pumpkin's pretty big, and it has maple leaves, berries, 2 kinds of berries, and that pine cone. So yeah, sure. Why not throw it in there, right? Why not? Awesome. Okay, so the other thing that I used last week, in that Christmas swag, to bring out kind of a deeper red, I use these raspberries. Isn't that cool? I mean, actual raspberries. Here's another one. And I do have them available in my shop. I don't have that many, but you get a set of 2, so you get 2 of them. But aren't they cool? I mean, perfect for Christmas. I mean, you know, so many times you see berries. I see raspberries, because again, you get that deeper red and more of that burgundy color. Saw them, had to have them. You know, why not, right? Okay, so I'm going to try not to burn myself so I don't lose this. I'm going to put it back where I actually found it. So So it's there tomorrow and I can use it. But these magnolias, I think I showed y'all. Here, hold on. I just ripped off that tag. But I have two that are already open. I think I showed y'all, or I showed on my live, not particularly you guys, but look how beautiful these are. Huge, have brown leaves, so perfect for fall. Very long. They say 24 inches, and I think the magnolia is 9 inches in diameter. But again, with wire, you can make it whatever size that you want, because all the petals have wire in them, so you can make it as tight or as open as you want. Okay, I'm ready to go. Now we're ready. Hello, first time watcher from San Diego. San Diego. I have been to San Diego. It's a very beautiful city. Right by the water. Right by the water. I probably need more moss. It's over in a bag over there. If I had somebody here to help me, man, this would go so much faster. It would go so much faster. But let me go and grab some more moss. I always seem to burn myself when I add moss. Anybody else burn themselves when they add their moss to their design? Thank you. I love where I live. I bet. It was beautiful. When I visited many years ago, it was absolutely gorgeous. So we went to, is it Petco? The baseball field? If I'm not mistaken, we saw a baseball game. Had a really good time. It was really fun. Is that okay? Anybody else? What about using U-pins? Well, that's an idea. That's an idea. I haven't stuck myself with those. So that is an idea. They're over there in a bowl. Let me go get the other moss that I have. That particular moss, of course, empty bag now, but I got this from Walmart, and I love that moss. But of course, I was at Hobby Lobby and the other day, and I got this huge moss. And I mean, this is huge. So I think I have enough moss, and I can definitely try the U-pins if I don't wear it. Whoa, this is a lot, and it's going everywhere. Maybe I need to use scissors. Oh, man, I need that moss. Hobby Lobby, do they have the price on it? Oh, which moss? This moss was Hobby Lobby, the other one's Walmart, and I always get a ton of it. I just know it's in the other room, and there's no reason for me to go searching for it. Yes, the moss is so messy. Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe that's why I like the other moss from Walmart. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna try your U-pins idea or suggestion. Let me see. Got my U-pins. So I'm gonna try that. I just poked myself. Oh my gosh. Jeez. When you're trying to rush and hurry, because now it's 20 minutes later, so I've got to try to pull this together. But yes, this is messy, but that's okay. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. And you don't need moss everywhere, and that's okay. But again, it gaps and cracks. So for the most part, made it. Okay, this is the one I pulled apart, pulled the tag off, so I'll open it. I mean, just, my grandmother had magnolia trees along her house, just she planted them, so they grew, and they're still there today. She is no longer with us, but miss her so much. We won't talk about that. But she had magnolia trees, and they were just, and these are the color. So when I saw them, I was like, oh my God, I have to have, because you know, sometimes you see magnolias and they're more white. This has that cream color, and they're actually soft. They kind of have a kind of a velvet smoothness to them. But yeah, I miss her dearly, and when I saw these, I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta have them. Plus, we would always go over there for Thanksgiving, one of our Thanksgivings, when I was a kid. And you know what? I might just use one. This is gonna be such a big statement. Along with the other items, I might just use one. But I've got another one, so maybe I'll make two someday. So I'm gonna get started on this. So let me get my screwdriver, because I need to make a hole, because this stem is pretty big. Make my hole here. So then when I go in with it, pull this down a little bit. I want it to lay even more in this actual design. And then find that hole. There we go. See how that just comes a little closer to the actual bowl, but yet you see that it's a magnolia. So we'll add some more. I'll add my glue in here, and we'll just start going at it. So are y'all ready for the holidays? I know that we're still designing and everything like that, but do y'all plan for the holidays, like Thanksgiving? Do y'all know what you're cooking, or do y'all just wing it? When it comes around, it comes around. You got to go to the grocery store 2 days before, or are y'all planners when it comes to the holidays? I'm a planner. Now, my family will sign me up for things that I make because I love to cook, and they're like, oh, we know that, so we're going to sign you up for this, and then we're going to sign you up for that because you enjoy cooking. And so didn't know, I fly by the seat of my pants. Hey, it happens. Absolutely, completely understand. The rest of my family does. However, I do appreciate the planning part of it. The planning part of it. It's always helpful. Just because my schedule's pretty crazy in November, but with 3 daughters and their families, we always plan. Cool. Is there things that do y'all cook, or do you actually order those? And now the magnolias, I only have a few in my shop. I know when I came on live, I know I had some, so that I've shown them. And of course, they're going to come to you looking like this. They're going to come kind of flat. I wrap up everything in bubble wrap, but this is what they actually look like. And I mean, even better. Excuse me, even better. Just stunning. So anyway, so I get signed up every year. I get signed up for the sweet potato casserole every year, and it's truly more of a dessert than an actual casserole because it is so sweet. And then the recipe calls for sweet marshmallows on top. I mean, that right there is sweet. You know, it's just really, really sweet. And so just, I always get signed up for that. I know that for sure. Lisa? Really? Girl, I haven't heard from you in years. Hope you're doing good. You make a sweet potato casserole too. Cool, cool. Yeah, it's, I don't really sign up for it. I just already know that I get signed up for it. So they're always saying, you're going to get, the other thing I get signed up for are deviled eggs. Everything I make deviled eggs. And I make them the more, I wouldn't say, well, I do add some spiciness to them, but they're not sweet deviled eggs. I don't use sweet relish or sweet pickles. I use dill, and every time. So I already know some things that I'll be signed up for, but yes. Oh, a praline top. See, I do pecans, and they're not pecans. We don't put peas in a can. They're pecans down here in the South, and it is the state nut of Texas. I'm not the state nut, but pecans are the state nut. So yes, I crumble them up with a little bit of brown sugar and the miniature marshmallows, and they just go so well together. So, well, okay, so there's the side. I'm gonna add a few more things on the side there. Probably gonna be pulling this design off to the side here, putting more leaves in that it can coordinate with some other things. But I think it's coming together, that I'm just pulling this out of who knows where for uniqueness. What is that? Is that moss? I don't know what that is. But anyway, put that away. And then I have, from this, you get this little squash right here. You get that little squash, and you get the pumpkin and the spray. So it's full of stuff. It's just an awesome, awesome spray. So that's going to be placed in here. Most of the time we cut. Do y'all do the turkey? That's another question I'll be asked, what kind of turkey we'll have. And we've done a turducken, which is chicken and a duck and a turkey. They're all the breasts, but they're rolled up into one. And we actually ordered that one, and it was fabulous. Totally worth it. But I've done that one year. I don't normally make it, but that doesn't mean I can't make it. But I think the turkeys are like the other, like a whole nother ball game. I mean, when you're doing a turkey, I mean, you truly, wow, that's a lot of work. I know that was something that, and it's like the main, sometimes we add in a ham. I know we do. I think that's what we do. Add in a ham to the meal. Okay. Just so y'all know, bringing it on around. I'm going to add some more because you still kind of see that moss and the gaps and cracks. But clean this up a little bit. And I think I'm going to add another magnolia. I think I'm going to add that second magnolia. I think it's going to add a little bit of wow factor. Do y'all agree? You don't have to agree, but I'm going to add it. I'm going to go ahead and add it. If I can cut it here. It's very strong. I do have another cutter. It's just behind me, behind all those sprays. So I'm going to try. There we go. So I couldn't get to it anyway in a timely manner. All right. So I have this one here, and I can bring this one up over here. Of course, get my screwdriver. if you ever need a screwdriver or think, what can I do? Just your typical screwdriver. And poking that there. Bring it up a little bit in height. Okay, I'm gonna glue that in. Everything's on a wire, so it's movable. There we go. Open it up a little bit. Sorry, I'm concentrating. Didn't have the mind concept today of a centerpiece, but we're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Okay, I'm gonna go right here and put this guy in here. Been running and gunning today already. There we go. Didn't burn myself, but I do feel some glue, but not on my, it was on my fingernail. Okay, here we go. So bringing that around. Gonna add some more leaves, but kind of have the idea, the centerpiece. And it started again with a dough bowl. I'm gonna add some more leaves along the side here. But it's coming together, right? What do y'all think? Just throwing it together. And see, I can even bring these magnolias open even more, bring the leaves down. You like it? Y'all like it? Company is based out of, wait a minute, I'm seeing Texas here. They're phenomenal. Okay, Dee Dee, we need to talk, because I love to work with any small business, and that is awesome. So I'll need to figure out what we need to do and find a turkey, but you're saying there are phenomenal turkeys. So yes, let's do that. That would be awesome. I'm sure I'll be signed up for, now that I'm sitting here live, they're gonna say, oh, we have you live saying that you would do a turkey for Thanksgiving. That's my family right there. You know, they would say that. But they could hold me accountable for that. But yes, they would. Okay, that sounds awesome. Okay, thank you so much. Awesome, wow. Okay, online form, wow. Wow, cool. But yes, I will probably be signed up for it. It'll be quite funny. They will hold me accountable. They do that. You know, usually if you enjoy cooking and people find out, hey, you're actually good at it and the food is really good that you actually cook, you do get signed up and you do get committed for for meals that you're like, wait a minute, I didn't sign up for that. I didn't want to do that. No. But yes, I always get signed up for the meals. So right here, just a couple of sprays, bringing it together. Gonna bring it off to the side. But these, again, are things that I just put in that dual pumpkin swag I have behind me, but we'll make this pop with the magnolias standing out. This just might go on my Thanksgiving table, or I can always make another one if it sells in my shop. But you know, my mom would probably like it. It was her mother that I mentioned earlier. She would probably like it. Let me continue on around doing the same three, but I'm going to put it on another side. Hold it up a little bit. So when I make my clusters, I usually do like 3 or 4, because that's usually what the pick can hold, and they usually can't hold too much more. But, and the other thing, when I go to my mom and dad's for Thanksgiving, the other thing that happens is they want their tree decorated. And I have decorated their tree for many years. But yes, that happens as well. They sent me to college. I got an interior design degree, so why not, right? And they end up loving it. They end up loving the tree, so that's always helpful. They're happy. They're happy parents, so they're always happy. Anybody else? So we talked about sides. We talked about the turkey. Do you do other things besides turkey? I mentioned a ham, which we probably will get from the Honey Baked Ham Company, if that's what people want. There we go. Off to the side here. Gonna put in more leaves right here. But do y'all do other things? Do y'all cook steaks and lobsters? You know, I'm from Texas, so we don't do a lot of lobsters down here, but that doesn't mean that other people don't do it for Thanksgiving. Or is it truly just turkeys that y'all bake, or not bake, but you smoke or you fry, or couldn't imagine frying them. That seems a little dangerous, but need some glue here. That's always fun. The holidays are always fun. Now, something we also do as a family is at Christmas, one of us gets to decide what the menu is for Christmas at my parents'. So it always changes, so we don't have the same thing, because we just had something like that at Thanksgiving. So it's normally gonna be something from Mexican fajitas, for example, to Cornish game hen, to steak and lobster. Okay, so there's your one side going around, and I haven't obviously completed this side, but again, gonna go on around. So I just have this other side to do, and I think we're gonna be done. Oh, nobody's on after me, so we'll just extend it a little bit, because Heather doesn't come on till 6. She doesn't come on till 6, so we're good. We're good. I'm not invading on anybody's time. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. All right. So, I asked that question about Christmas. I didn't know if anybody for the holidays did turkey again, or did you make a different menu? Like, I think prime rib is also popular for Christmas. I know that that's something that sometimes people will cook. But does everybody just do turkey again for the Christmas holidays? Normally, just what we do. We just do a different menu of different items that somebody gets to pick. Sometimes it's home cooking. Sometimes it's, like I said, Mexican food. But normally it's steak and lobster is normally what somebody will pick. All right. So again, next up after me with the Designing Women group is Heather. She's going to be on at 6 Eastern time. So 5 o'clock Central. So I'm just going on a little bit longer, if that's quite all right. I'm not invading on anybody's time. I'm just going a little bit longer to finish up the centerpiece. With some added sprays. Of course, I should be turning it. Told ya, didn't have the centerpiece on my mind. So, that arrangement. So, I didn't have my turntable up here. But, bringing that up and around. Show y'all. Usually my dad, turkey and ham. Okay, we're not the only family that does both. But yeah, some people are just not turkey connoisseurs, and so they choose to bring or have an additional item on the menu. Now, okay, just have a little hole over here that I want to fill. Use some of this. I don't need the whole spray, but that yellow will contrast really well. Good, okay. Tree, this is stunning. This, made this earlier, so I hope, you know, that they go well together, because it's a centerpiece that we just pulled together. But thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna stick this right on the side here. Because again, you can have it cascading down. Okay, that moss is like something. I've never used that kind of moss before, but it's all good. It's all good. Bringing it on around. I kind of have a hole right here. Can add these, can add this down in that direction. Just a little bit of that spray. Spinning it on around. So nobody sees a hole. Can add these together, I think. And then I'll spin it around, see if we have any more holes. Love, love, love my pick machine. If y'all don't have a pick machine, invest in it. I love it. I've had it for years. It makes a big deal. Makes a big difference. Makes a big deal. Makes a big difference. In my opinion. Because I can add things together, make things look unique. But that's just my opinion. I do love how, I just love the magnolias. I just think that how it came together, and you can actually touch them a little bit. Bring them up. Water. There we go. Have a more side by side there. And then have a little bit of that spray. I do have more of that spray over there. I think I hear my fur baby, Chloe, I think. She might be on the landing over there, but I don't see her. No, you're not up here yet? I'd show her off, but she's not up here. I can hear her. She's the cutest, sweetest Yorkie. She's our rescue. I know I've said it before, I don't know who she saved. If we saved her or she saved us, but she's the sweetest dog. So there you go. So I wish y'all had an aerial view, so what I'm gonna do is actually show y'all this way. So this is what it would look like if it was sitting on your table. If that makes any sense. Pardon the glue strings, but I think it's actually turned out really pretty. I'll fix the leaves, open up the magnolias a little bit more. Because again, like I said, you can close them off or you can open them up a little bit. See? See, you can open them up even more. So if you like a bigger magnolia bloom, so there you go. Okay, so there you go. There's a centerpiece we just threw together. And I think I see a few more holes, and I'll put some more leaves in there. But for the most part, we're done. Thank you for this live today. Centerpiece, the swag, which I see glue strings, so I'm like, oh my gosh. So let me take this off. This is what we did earlier, was this pumpkin swag. And then of course, the centerpiece. Both of these done today. They'll be in my shop for sale. But thank you. And again, tomorrow, I'm going to be going live, be doing a swag that looks like the gingerbread that I actually teamed up with to Originals by JAH. And she has the cookie, the gingerbread cookie in the Christmas tree and in the stocking for Christmas stocking. She has both of these. I think she's taking special orders for them, but I'll be doing a swag. Already have the swag base done. So it's ready to go. I'll be live tomorrow, and I think it's at 2 o'clock Central Standard Time, 3 o'clock Eastern, but I'll be here tomorrow. So y'all just catch me tomorrow. Again, we made this, and this swag was a lot. It was a lot. I'm gonna go have some iced tea. Y'all have a great Friday. I'm gonna go pack up some orders and get them to the post office. Thank you so much for being here with me today, and y'all have a great evening. Have a great weekend. Thanks. Bye, guys.